Yo! Hey guys, it's Fofo Tsukiomi and this video is finally being released. So today we're going to be talking about a topic that's been talked about by TsukiLock, Outlaw Truth, Animasu, and I'm pretty sure Clamp did it in his series where Liao joined the NEL. And so many people have talked about what would happen if Sei met Kaiser 1v1. Who is better? Now, I'm here to take my point on it. If you guys don't give a damn, that's fine. You can click off the video. But, yeah, with everyone talking about the topic, why not let the Sei lover himself talk about that topic? Now, Sei is the Japanese prodigy, the best midfielder among the New Gen 11, unless Charles is somehow better than him. But at the moment, I still think Sei is better than him because he is also more mature than him because of that age experience. But Charles is insane. Kaiser has one of the greatest weapons in BlueLock. Both things we'll be talking about later in this video. Now, Japanese, German, two new gen prodigies. Let's get to it. Now, we're going to get 3 categories of this, which is going to be the physicals, the IQ stuff, and then lastly would be like the actual 1v1s, team play, and coach plays I usually do. There's going to be 11 categories comparing the two, and whoever has the most will win. And that's how I'll do the video. If I see the fact that it feels unfair or like it's really close and people need me to talk about it, I will have an overall at the end of this video just in case people want to hear like a no point overall, just my personal opinion on the matter. Here we go. The first category we have is strength. Let's talk about Michael Kaiser's strength. Now, Michael Kaiser has not really shown his strength in too many occurrences. His first strength feat would have had to been against Bachira, as he just shoves him and treats him like a fly. I would say Isagi, but Isagi's a B. He's not strong at all. So compared to these guys, like Kaiser would demolish Bachira in strength. He just treated him like nothing to score his first goal in the NEL. His second and only other occurrence, I would say, is against IQ. And IQ is no slouch, but like he is not the like insane person like Barou or the rest of them. So it's clear he's not like among the demons of strength in BlueLock. Now let's get into Sei's strength. Sei has only used his main strength to keep Rin away from the ball, but of course, it was going to look like he wasn't trying. When you have the ball against someone who's trying to get the ball, the person with the ball will have less energy to output because Rin is going to put more force trying to get the ball away from Sei, and Sei just has to keep the ball away from him with his insane dribbling skills, meaning he really doesn't have to use his strength in that occurrence, meaning that Sei never really got to do anything. But if we use Rin, who is similar to strength against Sei, at least since they're brothers with similar physiques, we could say that Rin versus IQ could be a testament to Sei versus IQ, as it would probably be in similar circumstances. And since IQ has faced Kaiser and Sei, I would say that IQ was a bit more stronger in the NEL because everyone did get beefed up. So that means Kaiser has to take this W because Kaiser was still on par with a slightly better IQ. Next, we have the battle of speed. And Kaiser has the best off-ball metavision movements, as it is just crazy what he can do with it. He's able to always find himself in the perfect position, and he has the God-gifted ability of Kaiser Impact. And to be able to shoot that shot so fast, you have to have an insane foot, and which is the same reason why his metavision off the ball movements are insane, because his feet always are really fast, but also feline to the end. For Sei Itoshi, he is really fast as well, as he's always able to use metavision to get to the best point precisely. We have not really seen him in like a 1v1 like running battle, so it's hard to tell with him. And he wasn't even trying until like 15 minutes with remaining in the game. So it's hard to tell because Chigiri was already out of the game, and like everyone was tired, so it was hard to see his true speed in a testament like that. So I would have to give this one to Kaiser as well. Now, the next one is endurance. Kaiser has not played a 90-minute match, as of my knowledge. But thanks to the Rin and Shido rule, we know he has had to have at least played one 75-minute game, either being the FC Barcha or Uber's game, because Rin and Shido did not play. PXG did not play match day 2 where they played Munchen, so we do not know how long that match lasted. But against Munchen, it would have lasted about. I mean, when they played Ubers, it would have lasted around 30 to 45 minutes best, because Shido must have started the match and then Rin must have scored the hat trick in the 15-minute interval to score, because no way Shido's wasting 2 intervals and not scoring. And with the Ubers match, they did not have a system at the time, so it is very hard to tell if they swapped in and out. So the highest Kaiser would have played, to my knowledge, confirmed, would have been 45 minutes, so half a match, which is not looking too great, because I usually put endurance on if you can play a 90-minute match. And he has used like Metavision, Predator Eyes, Kaiser Impact, all these abilities which consume a lot of stamina and time draining, as shown as isagi could not keep up with the Metavision when he first got it. For say Itoshi, he played a 90-minute match, but the problem with him is that he only tried for like 15 damn minutes. And like, you can stand on a pitch and do nothing, and that does not give you endurance points. Like Tony Snell standing on a pitch for 28 minutes, or fucking Jordan Poole, man. What the hell? That's I'm talking about basketball court, but same thing. Like basically, if you're on a pitch or a field or whatever sport and you don't do anything, that doesn't count for your endurance. Anyway, for this, I would have to give it to Kaiser, because Kaiser has been shown trying for a longer period of time than Sei has. And also with the fact that Kaiser has more weapons that would drain his stamina compared to Sei only having Metavision to drain his stamina, as most of the times he is using insane pass intervals to get away from himself. And the only time he out dribbles the only place where he does use stamina outside of using Metavision is when he basically has the 1v1 with Rin and scores the goal where he had to actually do some work himself. Next, we have aerial abilities, and they are about the same. I'm not even going to go into them individually because I'm going to use the Nagi needle. Sei did catch a ball that was heading to Nagi and Yukimiya, and Kaiser did the same thing when Nagi was trying to go for a bicycle kick, and they were around Nagi's head. Their torsos were around Nagi's head in both of the panels. So I'm going to assume that this one would be... This is tough. Because it depends on Kaiser's height. If it was jumping, I would make this a tie, but this is aerial abilities. And if we're talking about aerial abilities, Sei is very good at just being in the air and doing insane immediate passes and just getting the ball to the next person. He probably could shoot it, but not as well as Kaiser with the damn bicycle kick, which is going to give him the point in this, because if you score a bicycle kick upside down after getting your balance shifted by fucking Ryu, yeah, you're done. That's your point for you. So right now, it is Kaiser 4, Sei 0. Bro, not a good day for me. The next part is dribbling, though. And if we look at the NEL statistics on Reddit, which is where I kind of get most of my statistics, because the BlueLock manga does not want to give us the damn statistics, we have the fact that Kaiser's dribbling stats is an 86. And has improved because he is showing way more of his dribbling skills in the PXG match, as he tried to outmaneuver Karasu and Nanase to try and get the Kaiser Impact to score. And in the NEL, we know that Rail basically copied 99% of Sei. So if he got an 83 dribbling, that means Sei should have an 84 dribbling. But no, that is not correct, as Bachua is the better person who did a better imitation of Sei's dribbling, as Sei's dribbling is a counter-reactive dribbling. And it was perfect. It was word for word, bar for bar, dribble for dribble. Bachua did a better job at imitating Sei than Rail, believe it or not. And Bachua has like a 90. And the fact that Bachua and Sei has way more dribbling weapons than freaking Rail himself, yeah, I'm pretty sure Sei would be way better than Rail. I think it's just what weapons Rail has that he can copy from Sei that would give him an 83 rather than his actual dribbling skills from Sei. Because if you have more dribbling weapons, that means better ways of you to dribble. So that means Sei would have more weapons than Kaiser, which means Sei would take this W. So now it's 4-1, and the next part is pure weapons. Whose weapons would get them the win better? For Itoshi Sei, he has insane interval playmaking. in which is the speed of light. As soon as he gets the ball, he can kick it the hell away to the person who has the most heat, which is an insane feat that Charles just did in chapter 252, and he already does sometimes, and Kaiser even mocked him for it. But it is a very good feat to have, as it will, if you have a person like Lorenzo trying to clamp you, you can always get the ball away from you to the next person who can actually benefit the team. He also has meta vision, which is basically peripheral vision and central vision working together, as central vision focuses on the ball and peripheral vision focuses on like scanning the motions that are around the pitch and basically not just focusing on the ball, and it relies heavily on off the ball movements. So combining the two visions together can give you meta vision, where you focus on the ball but at the same time control the whole pitch. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not the best person to explain. I think Ace Lock or Outlaw Truth, one of those guys, do it way better than me, so check them out, please. Anyway, for Say, he also has the best dribbling packages for the U20 players. Like, the amount of weapons he has, only Bachira and I think just Bachira and Yukimi are the only two who could keep up with him in terms of dribbling weapons. But yeah, those are his like 3 primary weapons. And then we got Kaiser. His first weapon would be off the ball movements, as he has the best at that in the U20 category, as he is always able to get to the perfect position to get a goal in. We're going to talk about his second ability, which is Metavision, and all I can say about his Metavision is just that it's better than Say's. I'm not going to explain Metavision again. And then his last ability that I need to explain is Kaiser Impact, a God-given ability where when you shoot the ball, it's going to perfectly go in. And thanks to the Predator eyes he has, which he can have Goal Hunter like Barou, because Metavision and Goal Hunter do not coincide well with each other. I do not know the full story about that, but I'm pretty sure other YouTubers do. So I'm gonna find him, put the link in the description or something. Yeah, Kaiser basically has this ability where he can just shoot the ball at the speed of light, even better than Noah, and score a goal. Well, this is only countered in 2 ways. You have to be like a 97 star defender like Lorenzo to get in the way of the trajectory and stop it, or you have to anticipate right before he's going to shoot it, so that way you can get the ball from him before he even gets his shot off like Rin did. Now that we have that understood, Kaiser is easily winning this, as he demolishes Say's weapon of Metavision, even though they both have instantaneous weapons, being Say's instantaneous playmaking and the Kaiser Impact. Kaiser Impact is just more of a working charm as long as the shot doesn't get countered. Kaiser, it's an automatic 100% goal, and Predator Eyes is just another eye. Having Predator Eyes and Metavision is just broken, bro. Next is Field IQ, and believe it or not, I'm going to give this one a Say, because Say's IQ is insane. The way he just understood the whole teams was going to be trash from the moment he watched them play. He figured out isagi being the heart. He just figures out everyone perfectly so that he can make the game fall to his distress. The fact that he could figure out how Shido would work and everyone would work, and always just be able to push them with just his words and knowing ball knowledge is insane. Kaiser having Metavision would help him with his field IQ, as it would anyone with Metavision has to have insanely high field IQ, but I feel like Say's is just better because of how he's a midfielder, which means he has to understand the game better, so that way he can get all his players to do the thriving parts of their jobs. Because as a striker, mainly you're just trying to score the goals, so not everything has to be your problem. You know, in midfield, there's more responsibilities, in my opinion, in terms of the whole field showcase. Next is gonna be Composure, and Kaiser, yeah, getting challenged by Chris Prince. You said you were gonna fall for it, and then the next panel you're literally trying to 1v1 him because he pissed you off just a little bit, and then letting Isagi getting under your skin because you lost a little bet on like freaking Cash K or whatever you call that app, BetGM, whatever. Not a great look on you, Kaiser. So yeah, say itoshi has not lost his composure. I mean, him being pissed off is like maybe losing his composure, but like he has not like gone balls deep down losing his composure. He's normally chill. him not having a non-pissed off face is say itoshi, and that's what I love about him. He is never happy, bro. This bro bro just wants the UCL at this point. Nothing more, nothing less. So that makes it 5-3, I think it is. Yeah. Heading into the next one is 1v1. And this is the part where offense and defense matters the most in my category. Now let's talk about Kaiser first. Can Kaiser score on Sei? Absolutely. Kaiser's going to score on Sei. As Sei has no defensive weapon that can stop the Kaiser impact. And unless he predicts the Kaiser impact, no, it's not even going to work if he even predicts it, because it took Karasu Nanase to stall him before Ren could do it. So if it's a 1v1, the Kaiser impact is guaranteed to go in. Meanwhile, with Sei, while he has one of the most accurate shooting positions as shown when he tried to score and Ryu barely saved it and shot an angle and scored from an angle that even Rin couldn't score at from the time. Yeah, Sei's accuracy is insane. But can Kaiser's metavision read him and stop him? I do not know, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to say yes, because Kaiser has a better metavision than Sei, so I think he could be able to outread him. So I do not know if he can stop him, but I'm pretty sure Kaiser would have a better chance of defending him than Sei would. So I'm going to give this point to Kaiser. Next is team play, and Kaiser is actually an underrated team player, as he has made Ness and Grim into stars. He basically makes sure that everyone can do their role to benefit him. He may not be the best in terms of supporting them, but he will draw out whatever he needs from them to make himself score. He basically has his own system. He will lead it by example, similar to Barou. As long as you fall in line, he will use you to the best of your potential, as shown mainly with Ness and Grim. But yeah, that's what he does the best. Now, the only problem is if you're someone like Isagi who's trying to take over his system, that's when he starts picking up his own team. This problem could never rely on Itoshi Sato, because he's a midfielder and his job is just to provide strikers with the goals. So he doesn't have that egotistical mentality to take away from someone. Unless him and Charles were in a game and that would be interesting. Who would be serving better passes? Would they be going against each other in that? Like a QB battle, like in American football, quarterbacks challenging each other. That'd be crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Sei would be a better team player, as the fact that he can draw the flow state out of Shido, draw Sendo into better plays, and get everyone going. As when it was 2-1 down, everyone started being in a state of distress and despair, trying to get a goal back, as Sei's words motivated them. Sei also did this to Shido to motivate him with his weird way of saying things, but it still got the job done. Now the last part, coaching. Who am I going to pick as a coach between the two? And the answer is going to be shocking, as Outlaw Truth said Itoshi Sei. I'm going to choose Michael Kaiser. As Sei is one of the best players in the U20 category, as he's a new Gen 11. He is able to bring the best out of people. He can still score goals for his team if he really needs to. And his defensive feats are not known, but it's pretty okay. But basically, Sei is the perfect midfielder, perfect playmaker, and a really, really, really good striker. The problem is his mentality to not care for anything other than the UCL will lead him to half-assing games like La Liga, Copa del Rey, friendlies, and that would not be a good look on him and for the coach himself. Meanwhile, Michael Kaiser, as he did not take the first 2 games seriously, he still did the job. And the fact that Sei lost his bet against IQ to carry the team of weak Japanese players to beat the BlueLock team, he failed at that. And even the reason he only joined because of Shido, he still lost with fucking Shido, because Rin beat him. Meanwhile, Kaiser, although he did lose to Isagi in his bet, Kaiser has made sure that this team has not lost a game heading into the PXG matchup. And I will do a video about who is going to be better between PXG and Bastard Munchen, who is going to win. I'm pretty sure this video would have been done before I released this video. So yeah, you'll see then before that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Kaiser is a more reliable player in terms of who would try more throughout the whole game and who would actually be consistent in terms of the amount of games played. And the fact that he did so well against Lorenzo and still found a way to score means that he will always claw and find the deepest parts of hell just to make sure his team survive. And we need that egotistical striker mentality to make sure he scores enough goals for his team to survive to win. Meanwhile, Safe forward the back tries for both of IQ and Shido's bets and couldn't even win the game, because even with his most optimized visual play to get Shido to score the final goal, he failed at that. Meanwhile, Kaiser will always be dependable on whenever you need him the most. And I believe Kaiser will have the equalizing goal against PXG to make it 1-1. Thank you all for listening to this video, and without further ado, congratulations Mikhail Kaiser for winning this video. Let me know what versus battles you guys want in the suggestions, and have a nice day. Peace out. Hey, Water Dragon commented!